Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to Bethalto, Illinois, the final regular season game. It is senior night at Bethalto Civic Memorial High School, where the Waterloo Bulldogs, who have clinched the conference championship for the first time in 33 years, will be playing the last regular season game. Bulldogs come into tonight's game with a record of 7-2 in the conference and 17-8 overall, and they will be facing Civic Memorial with a record of 5-4 in the conference, 17-10 overall. Bulldogs are led by their head coach, C.J. Cruiser, and assisted by Dave Hopper, Patrick McEvely, and Bob Gardner. Starting lineup for the Bulldogs. At one guard will be a 6-foot junior, number 11, Ryan Aycock, and we're going to take a pause for the national anthem. Starting lineup for the Bulldogs. As I said, at one guard, the point guard will be a 5'10 senior, number 12, Daniel Gardner. A 6-foot junior, number 11, Ryan Aycock. Starting at one forward, a 5'11 junior, number 23, Rick Wiegand. Starting at the other forward, a 6'3 senior, number 3, Zach Schaub. And starting at center, Bulldogs leading scorer, 6'3 senior, number 33, Shane Lenhard, averaging 12.5 points per game, who had 18 points against Jersey Tuesday night as the Bulldogs clinched their first Mississippi Valley Conference Championship and their first conference championship in the last 33 years, since 1981, when Shane's dad, Tim Lenhart, was a senior for the Bulldogs. Starting lineup for the hometown Bethalto Eagles. At one guard will be a 6'1 sophomore, number 23, Brett Lane. At another guard, the other guard, a 5'11 senior, number 34, Jason Helmkamp. Starting at one forward, a 6'5 senior, number 33, Ben Walker. And another forward, a 6'1 senior, number 15, Tyler Campbell. And at center, a 6'7 junior, Jacob Lawrence. Head coach Doug Carey, assisted by Jared Reynolds, Mike Eddy, and Gary Bruning. The Bulldogs JV team defeated Civic Memorial 53-39 tonight to raise their conference record to 7-2. Overall, 12-4. Leading scorer for the Bulldogs was Troy Aldridge with 14 points. So we believe the Bulldogs at least shared, if not won, the conference title in the JV squad to go along with the varsity this year. So Bulldog basketball looking up. Bulldogs were led by a lot of juniors on that JV team. So we are moments away from the opening tip-off here. Zach Schaub will be jumping against Jacob Lawrence. Lawrence gets the tip. Back to Helmkamp. And we're underway here at Bethalto, Illinois. Big Lawrence underneath, passes to the cutter. He misses a layup, gets his own rebound. We've got a whistle and a travel as he was jumped up, came back down for dribbling. That was number 23, Brett Lane. Bulldogs with the ball, a chance to get the early lead here. Gardner tried to dish and turned the ball over. Tried to get it into. Here's a shot at 33, no good. Rebound by Gardner. Pass ahead to Wiegand, and he scores for the first bucket, assisted Daniel Gardner. It's 2-0 Bulldogs. Helmkamp wants to drive, dishes back to the big guy. He tries to drive on Lenhart, and we've got a whistle and a foul. Looks like Tim Lenhart. Tim Lenhart's son, Shane Lenhart, picks up his first foul. So Lawrence will go to the line shooting two. First free throw is up and good. It's 2-1 Bulldogs, 6:49 to go. Second free throw is also good, and we're all tied at 2 apiece. Gardner brings the ball across midcourt. Screen by Lenhart. And we've got a kick against Brett Lane of the Eagles, so it'll be Bulldogs ball out of bounds. 2-2, 6:30 to go in the first quarter. Gardner gives up his dribble, gets it back to Schaub. To Wiegand. 2-point shot, no good by Aycock. Rebounded by Tyler Campbell. So the Eagles will have a chance to take the lead. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. 2-2 score. Helmkamp driving. Shot no good. Rebound by Wiegand. Aycock to Schaub. Back to Aycock. To Wiegand. To Aycock. Gardner to Lenhart. Back to Gardner. Daniel pulls it back out, resets the offense. Directs Aycock to go to the other side. Aycock thought about the three. Into Schaub, in the paint, shot no good. Rebound by Wiegand. His shot is blocked by Lawrence. The scramble for the ball picked up by Helmkamp. Pass underneath, and that's stolen by Aycock. So the first turnover for Civic Memorial. And Gardner turns the ball over. Head to Lane, and he scores. Gives CM early 4-2 lead. We got an official timeout on the court. I don't know why, but we do. There must have been a player had blood on his jersey or something. Gardner to Aycock. To Gardner. To Wiegand. To Gardner. Over to Aycock. To Gardner. Thought about the three. Wiegand does shoot the three. In and out, no good. Rebound by Walker to Helmkamp. We're down to 4:20 to go in the first quarter. Eagles on top, 4-2. Helmkamp to Lane to Tommy Flack just in the game. Here's Helmkamp, a three-point shot. No good. Rebound by Lenhart, and he was fouled. Lorande Warren picked up the foul. First foul by the Eagles. So the Bulldogs with a chance to tie this game or take the lead with a three. Good pass underneath to Wiegand, and he misses the layup. Into Warren in the low post. Turnaround jumper is good. Lorande Warren puts the Eagles on top 6-2. We've got a whistle and a foul. It's like Lorande Warren just picked up his second foul. Looks like they gave it to Lane. It's hard to see the scoreboard from where I'm at. And Gardner throws the ball away again. Almost a turnover. The Bulldogs get it back. From the free throw line, Schaub puts it in. It's a good roll from the basket. Soft rims, and it's 6-4. Eagles on top. 2:50 to go in the first quarter. Number 2, Adam Hill in the game. Into the big guy. Lawrence gets his own rebound after the miss and puts it in. And he's got 4. The lead is 8-4 Eagles. Wiegand thought about driving, pulls it back to Gardner. Gardner around the... We've got a traveling call. Gardner missed the shot. Tommy Flack got the rebound, but then he took steps. So it'll be Bulldogs ball. As Johnny Albert checks into the game for Aycock. And it's like Reed Huffman is also in the game. Now we got a foul against the Bulldogs. Foul or a turnover? Must have been a turnover. So it's a 5-second call against Zach Schaub. Another turnover for the Bulldogs. And Johnny Alvarez gets that rebound. Reed Huffman in the corner. Alvarez back to the Bulldogs, move it around the arc. Pass underneath the Schaub is good. Schaub has 4 on the assist from Shane Lenhart. And it's 8-6 Eagles. 1:35 to go in the first quarter. Walker, the ball into the big guy. Pass to Flack. He misses a shot. Rebound by Reed Huffman. Bulldogs with the chance to tie or take the lead with a 3. Johnny Albers with the ball. Steps up to the 3-point line. Schaub with it. Lenhart tries to get a shot off and is blocked by the big guy. And now we've got a whistle and a foul. Looks like it's on Adam Hill. Picks up his first. So the big guy, Jacob Lawrence, has the block. His first block of the game. Gardner gets it into Huffman. To Gardner. To Lenhart. To Huffman. Schaub. 12-footer in and out, no good. Rebound by Lane. 50 seconds to go in the first quarter. Helmkamp dribbles down low, kicks it back out to Walker. Three-point shot is up, no good, and we've got a whistle. Look, it's going to be against the Eagles. Number 15, Tyler Campbell picks up his first foul. Team's fourth foul. Bulldogs only have one team foul. As we're down to 25 seconds to go in the first quarter. Bulldogs down by 2, 8-6. Looks like they're going to hold for the last shot. Gardner holding the ball as nobody is within 3 feet of him. As we're down to 8 seconds to go. Gardner wants to drive. Pulls up for the three-point shot. In and out, no good. And it goes out of bounds with 1/10 of a second left. And this first quarter is going to end the score Civic Memorial 8, Waterloo 6. And we'll be back in about a minute for second quarter action. Welcome back to Civic Memorial High School, Bethalto, Illinois. Their first quarter tonight. The Eagles are on top of the Bulldogs, 8-6. But the Bulldogs have the ball to start this second quarter with a chance to tie or take the lead. Johnny Albers in the corner to Gardner. Reed Huffman, three-point shot is up. No good. Rebound by Helmkamp. And we've got a whistle and a foul on Zach Schaub. That'll be his first foul. Bulldogs defeated Civic Memorial in overtime on January 31st, 37-34. Eagles trying to avenge that defeat. Pass into Lawrence, and he scores. He's got 6. And it's 10-6 Eagles. Good fake by Lenhart, but he pulls it back with the big guy still in the vicinity. Gardner resets the offense. I expect another low-scoring game tonight. There was a dangerous pass, and it goes out of bounds as Reed Huffman throws that ball wildly across the court. 6:50 to go in the first half. Eagles on top 10-6 with the ball and the lead. Into the big guy, Lawrence throws up a shot and it scores, and he's got 8. Lawrence, and we've got a timeout Waterloo as Coach Cruiser sees this game slipping away. It's 12-6 Eagles, and we'll be back in about 30 seconds. Welcome back to live action as the Bulldogs are down by 6. 3-point shot by Johnny Albers, air ball, but it goes off of a Civic Memorial player. So it'll be Bulldogs ball. As Ryan Acock comes back in for Albers. Gardner is telling people to move. He's trying to get the ball in, and everybody was just standing still. Bulldogs do get the ball in. Gardner runs the offense. Takes it back out to the top to Huffman. To Gardner. Acock, 3-point shot is up. No good. Bulldogs have been cold from the 3-point arc. The last 2 games have not made a basket. Lane with the ball. Eagles with the 6-point lead. They try to get it into Lawrence. Walker back to Helmkamp. Lawrence working hard on Lenhart, trying to get position. Lawrence averaging 15.3 points a game. And we've got a whistle. Looks like Lenhart's going to get called on the second foul of the game. That's trouble for the Bulldogs as their leading scorer, Shane Lenhart, now has 2 fouls, plus he has the job of guarding the 6'7", Lawrence. And we've got a back and forth violation as the ball went off of Lawrence's fingertips into the backcourt. So that is a violation. Bulldogs with the ball, 5:30 remaining in the first half. And Acock throws the ball away. But then Gardner steals it back for the Bulldogs. Acock pulls up and he shoots another air ball. What is going on here? And we've got a whistle and a foul. Looks like it's on Ryan Acock. It's the Bulldogs' 4th team foul. 4:59 to go in the first half. Eagles holding a 12-6 lead. Bulldogs need a defensive stop here. Lane back to Walker. Helmkamp to Walker. To Helmkamp. To Walker. Lenhart doing a good job on Lawrence to keep him from getting the ball down low. Walker drives and puts up a shot and scores. Ben Walker puts the Eagles up by 8, 14-6, the biggest lead of the game. Wiegand with the ball. Tough to penetrate this zone, and there's a turnover as Huffman throws the ball away. So the Eagles with the 8-point lead and the ball as we're under 4 minutes to go in the first half. LaWarren to the big guy way out front. Lane drives to the basket. The shot is blocked by Daniel Gardner. Gardner feeds ahead and passes it out of bounds as he tried to hit Schaub with an alley-oop. Another Bulldog turnover. Bulldogs with 7 turnovers. And I've got Civic Memorial for only 3 turnovers. Plus, they've got an 8-point lead and the ball. Lane in deep to Walker. Lawrence. Helmkamp. To LeWarren. To Walker. Flack with the ball. Helmkamp brings it back to Lawrence, to LeWarren, and we've got a whistle underneath. Foul was on the Bulldogs. Troy Aldridge picks up his first foul. Lawrence puts it in. And he now has 10 points. And the lead is 10, 16-6. Bulldogs in desperate need of a basket here. Aldridge, who led the Bulldogs with 14 points in the JV game, gets a chance. A shot is up by Schaub, no good. Rebound by Lenhart, and he puts it in. Shane Lenhart, his first basket of the game. And it's 16-8. Eagles on top. 2:25 to go in the first half. Helmkamp wants to drive. We've got a scramble for the ball, and we've got a traveling call against CM. So the Eagles the Bulldogs get the ball back. 2:19 to go in the first half. Wiegand with the ball. And we've got a kick on Lane. Coach Cruiser is not happy with the way the offense is performing here. Drive to the basket by Gardner. Misses it. And the ball goes out of bounds off of the Bulldogs. So Gardner tried to penetrate this 1-3-1 zone defense. It's been awful tough to get any good shots, especially with the big 6'7" guy in there. Flack with the ball. For the Eagles, up by 8 with the ball as we're down to 1:40 to go in the first half. 16-8, Eagles. Drive to the basket by Flack. It's blocked by Rick Wiegand. Wiegand drives to the basket, pulls up in the paint, and gets a nice friendly roll. Cuts the lead to 6 points, 16-10. So good defensive play by Wiegand, and he converts on the other end. Lane with the shot, no good. Rebounded by the big guy. Lawrence. There's a block by Schaub. And he throws the ball away. Another Bulldog turnover. It's their 8th of the first half. And we're down to 30 seconds left. Lane thought about driving, pulls it back. Tries to get it low, but it's stolen by Aldridge. Ahead to Lenhart, and he is called for the travel. Another Bulldog turnover. Sam Dodd in the game for Lenhart. As the Bulldogs are playing defense the last 15 seconds of the first half. Lenhart with 2 fouls. Helmkamp puts up the 3. Shot is no good, air ball. And that ends the first half with the Civic Memorial Eagles on top, 16-10. And we will be back in about 9 minutes with second half action from Bethalto, Illinois. Welcome back to Bethalto High School, actually Civic Memorial High School in Bethalto, Illinois, where the Eagles of Civic Memorial held a 16-10 halftime lead over the Waterloo Bulldogs. Bulldogs clinched their first conference championship in 33 years on Tuesday night with a 45-39 win over Jersey. On senior night, it is senior night here at Civic Memorial, and it's been all Eagles. Their big 6'7" center, Jacob Lawrence, has 10 points, followed by Brett Lane with 2, Randy Warren 2, and Ben Walker 2. Bulldogs are led by Rick Wiegand with 4, and Zach Schaub also with 4. Eagles have the ball to start this second half action. Lenhart, leading the Bulldogs in scoring, only has 2 points and 2 fouls. Bulldogs have not made a 3-point field goal in the last game and a half, and they're going to need to change that as Brett Lane puts in the 5-footer. Lane now has 4 points, and the lead is back to 8. 3-point shot by Aycock, no good. Rebounded by Tyler Campbell. So the Eagles with the 8-point lead and the ball. 7:10 to go in the third quarter. Lawrence way out front. Turnaround jumper by Walker, no good. Rebound by Lenhart. Rick Wiegand thought about the long 2-pointer, pulls it back. Now drives back in to Gardner. 6:40 remaining. 6:40 remaining. Lenhart goes up with the shot, no good. Rebounded by Lawrence.
Get your 50-50 ticket at 120 to the winner. 50-50 ticket, 120 to the winner. On the scores table, 791-265. 791-265. Under the scores table.
Walker trying to drive, and he is fouled by Rick Wiegand. Picks up his first foul.
Foul Wiegand, his first. Team's first.
First team foul of the second half. Lane looked like he traveled out of bounds, but he did not get called for it. Ball is blocked by Wiegand. Goes out of bounds off the Bulldogs. Guy throwing the ball in cannot be traveling out of bounds, and Helmkamp does keep his pivot foot that time. Helmkamp, a 3-point shot is up. Air ball, rebounded by Shane Lenhart. Ahead to Gardner. He wants to drive. Shot is no good. And we've got a whistle. Wiegand picks up another quick foul as he tried to punch that ball away from Lane. Wiegand now has 2 quick fouls here in the second half.
Second, the team second.
First 2 minutes and 7 seconds. Rick Wiegand commits both of the Bulldogs' fouls in this half. Eagles up by 10 into their big guy. Shot is up and in, and he has 12. Lawrence now has 12 points. The lead is back to 10, and timeout Waterloo. Coach Cruiser feels this game getting away. He calls his second 30-second timeout. So he's got 3 timeouts left. Bulldogs still seem a little tight, having trouble scoring. Only 10 points so far, and we are into the third quarter. 2 minutes and 25 seconds into the third quarter. 20-10, Civic Memorial on top of the Bulldogs. As I said, the Bulldogs have not made a 3-point field goal in quite a while. I'd have to look back at that Mascoutah game. I believe they made a few in that game. I know against Jersey made 5 and the Bulldogs none. Tonight there has not been and we've got a whistle and a foul. That'll be on Tyler Campbell. He'll pick up his second foul.
Foul on Campbell. His second, the team's first.
Schaub will be throwing the ball in to Gardner. Skip pass to Gardner. Tried to get it inside, and he does to Lenhart. Back to Gardner. Back to Aycock, way out front. To Gardner. Gardner drives in, tries to dish off, but gets the ball back. Almost stolen by the Eagles. Wiegand. It looked like he traveled, got away with it. Bulldogs just aren't getting many easy shots. And there's a pass to the big guy. And he scores. Lenhart with the reverse layup. And he's fouled. So a little spark there from Bulldogs' leading scorer. As Ben Walker picks up his first foul. Shane Lenhart will be shooting one free throw. Trying to cut into this Eagle lead, which is 8 right now with 4:47 to go in the third quarter. Free throw is up. No good. Lawrence with the rebound. Helmkamp just gets it over half court, almost throws it away. Black with the ball. Right. And we've got a timeout, Civic Memorial. As Coach Doug Carey saw him getting a little sloppy with the ball there. So rather than lose a possession, he calls a 30-second timeout. 4:30 to go in the third quarter. Eagles on top, 20-12 over your Bulldogs. I want to thank Dan Klassen for getting us set up here today. And my cameraman, Ben Ewells, doing a great job. This is your play-by-play announcer, Lenny Velker, trying to bring the Bulldogs back home with a win, but they're going to have to start hitting some three-point baskets to claw their way back into this game, down by 8. Walker for the Eagles to LaWarren, into the big guy, Lawrence. Shot is up, no good. Lawrence gets his own rebound and puts it in. Lawrence has 14 to go, along with 6 rebounds. And the lead's back to 10, 22-12. Bulldogs don't have an answer for their big guy. His 14 points is outscoring the Bulldogs at this point in the game. That 1-3-1 zone defense doing the job. There is the three-pointer by Daniel Gardner. That's what the Bulldogs were needing, and they cut the lead to 7, 22-15. Now need a defensive stop here. Try and get the ball back, as three-pointer is good by Jason Helmkamp. He answers back. Lead is back to 10, 25-15, Eagles. So the Bulldogs' first three-point field goal in over a game and a half, and the Eagles answer right back. The shot is good by Rick Wiegand. 12-footer in the lane. Wiegand has 6. Lead is 8, 25-17 for the Eagles, as they have the ball. Black with the ball, and it is stolen by Aycock, ahead to Schaub, and he puts it in. So Aycock gets the steal and the assist, and the lead is now 6. Walker is fouled on his drive to the basket. Daniel Gardner picks up his first foul. The third team foul against the Bulldogs in the second half. So it'll be Eagle ball. Helmkamp in his own baseline to Walker. Looking for Lawrence, guarded by Schaub. Pass down low. It's deflected by Schaub, ahead to Gardner. And we've got a whistle and another foul on the Eagles. Lorande Warren picks up his second foul. So we're going to give Schaub a steal and a turnover against CM. It's their second turnover in the half. So the Bulldogs down by 6 with a chance to cut into that lead a little more here. Wigan, three-point shot is up, and yes, count it. And then all of a sudden it's a three-point game, 25-22, as Wigan puts in a three-pointer, and he has 9 points, leading the way for the Bulldogs. Helmkamp, he's trying another three, no good. Warren gets the rebound, and he is fouled by Gardner. So Lorande Warren picks up the offensive rebound, and he's fouled. Gardner's second foul. So the Bulldogs are right back in this game. Could not get that rebound of that Helmkamp three-point miss. So we'll see if Lorande Warren can add to it, and he misses the first free throw. Second free throw by Warren is up and good. So that makes it 26-22. Eagles on top. Bulldogs looking to get a little closer here. Tough 1-3-1 zone defense by CM. Aycock to Schaub. Two-pointer. No good by Wigan. Lawrence with the rebound. Lane to Helmkamp. Into Lawrence. He drives. Left-handed shot is up and good. Lawrence now has 16, and the lead is 6 with 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Wigan guarded closely by Warren. Aycock, he wants to drive, and we've got a whistle and an offensive foul against Ryan Aycock. As Warren took that charge. Lorande Warren. As Wigan and Lenhart check out. Huffman and Dodd check in for the Bulldogs. So we're at the same lead we had at halftime, 6-point lead for the Eagles. Helmkamp, shot is up and he scores. Helmkamp has 5 and the lead is back to 8. Johnny Albers in the game. Albers to Gardner. We're down to 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Looks like the Bulldogs are going to hold for the last shot. Down to 10 seconds left. Gardner looking for Schaub. Into Schaub. Great pass from Gardner, and he scores. Schaub puts it in. And at the end of 3 quarters, the score is Civic Memorial 30, Waterloo 24. We'll be back for fourth quarter action in about a minute. Welcome back to Bethalto, Illinois. After 3 quarters of play, Eagles of Civic Memorial are on top, 30-24 over the Bulldogs. So the Bulldogs finally hit a three-pointer. Actually, two three-pointers, one by Gardner and one by Wiegand. But Helmkamp answered one of those. And both teams scored 14 points in that third quarter. Helmkamp with 16 for the game. Huffman into Schaub. So Bulldogs have the ball to start this fourth quarter. Desperate need of a basket here. Albers to Gardner, to Huffman. Three-point shot is up. No good. Rebound by Albers. Gardner resets the offense. Into Huffman. Back to Gardner. Albers is open, but Gardner takes this wild 14-footer air ball. Rebounded by Campbell. Ahead to Lawrence, and he travels with the ball. Another turnover for the Eagles. So Lenhart checks back in for Dodd. There's a three-pointer by Albers, and it's good. Johnny Albers cuts the lead to 3 points, 30-27. Lawrence gets two of them back, and he has 18 points. Huffman with the ball. 5-point lead by the Eagles with 6:33 to go in the fourth quarter. It's 32-27. Gardner resets the offense to Lenhart. Almost a travel. Skip pass. Albers, another three-point shot is up and good. Johnny Albers now has 6. Cuts the lead to 2. 32-30 Eagles. 6:10 remaining in the fourth quarter. Bulldogs have now made 4 three-pointers. Into Lawrence, down low, and he scores and fouled. And he's fouled. Make it 20 points for Jacob Lawrence. Fouls on Zach Schaub. His second.
Team second. Schaub second, team 6.
Team 6 foul in this half. So CM will be shooting free throws from now on out as Lawrence will go to the line, shooting 1 free throw. And he makes it. He has 21. And the lead is back to 5, 35-30. Huffman to Schaub, to Gardner. Tried to get it in. And we've got a whistle and a foul. Gardner tried to get it to Albers, and it deflected over to Schaub, and he is fouled on his drive to the basket. I believe Helmkamp picked up his first foul. Schaub at the line. First free throw is good. Schaub now has 9 points. It's 35-31. Second free throw by Schaub coming up. Trying to cut it to a 3-point lead. No good. Rebound by Lawrence. Flack with the ball. To LeWarn, and he's double teamed. We've got a whistle and a timeout by Coach Doug Carey. Their second 30-second timeout, so both teams have 3 timeouts remaining now. We're down to 5:27 remaining in the fourth quarter. Civic Memorial 35, Waterloo 31. As Johnny Albers has made 2 3-pointers here in the fourth quarter. So that 6-point lead is now only 4. But Civic Memorial has the ball on the far sideline with a 4-point lead. Flack to Helmkamp. Comes across half court to Walker. And Walker dribbles it. Oh, it's knocked out of bounds by Lenhart. Looked like Walker lost control of that ball. But it'll be Eagles ball. Helmkamp, the trigger man, to Warren. To Helmkamp. Drives on Gardner. And we've got a whistle and a foul on Gardner. Picks up his third foul. So that's 7 team fouls, and the Eagles will be going to the line, shooting 1 in bonus. Jansen Helmkamp. 5 points in the game. First free throw is up and good. Helmkamp has 6, and the Civic Memorial lead is 5. Second free throw is up and also good. Back to a 6-point lead. Right where we started this quarter. Bulldogs were down by 6. 5:05 to go in the fourth quarter. Bulldogs are still down by 6. 37-31. Aycock back in the game for the Bulldogs. Aycock, 3-point shot is up, in and out, no good. Rebound by Warren, and he is fouled by either Schaub or Wiegand. Looks like Schaub picks up his third foul.
His third, team 8.
8 team fouls, so LaRandy Warren will be going to the line for the Eagles. A chance to add to their 6-point lead. Important first free throw by Warren. Shot is up and good. 7-point lead here on senior night at Civic Memorial. Eagles have a 7-point lead, 4:43 remaining. Warren, second free throw coming up. Shot is good, and it's an 8-point lead. So just when the Bulldogs cut the lead to 2, it's now 8 again. Bulldogs in desperate need of a basket. And there's a whistle and a foul as Lenhart went up with a shot on Lawrence. Picks up his first foul of the game.
Foul on Lawrence, his first. Team's fifth.
Lenhart with only 4 points so far, leading the Bulldogs with a 12.5 average. Free throw is good. He now has 5. Cuts the lead to 7, 39-32. Second free throw by Shane Lenhart. Up. Short, no good. Rebound by Lawrence. Flack with the ball. To Helmkamp. To Lawrence. Aycock gets called for a foul. Aycock picks up his third foul. 4:15 to go. Lawrence will go to the line. Free throw is good. He's got 22. Jacob Lawrence. Lead is 8. Next free throw is also good. 41-32. Eagles on top by 9. Their biggest lead of the night has been 10. We've got a whistle against the Eagles. Ben Walker picks up his second foul.
Team 6.
6 team fouls against the Eagles, so both teams will be shooting free throws for the rest of the night. Bulldogs need to run out of bounds play into Lenhart. To Wiegand. Lenhart. Skip pass. to Acock, to Gardner, inside to Lenhart. He loses the handle, but gives it to Wiegand for the basket. Rick Wiegand now has 11 assists to Shane Lenhart. Warren in trouble. Looked like he traveled, got away with it. Walker's shot is up and good. And it's back to a 9-point lead, 43-34. Gardner drives to the basket. He's blocked by Walker. Scramble for the ball. And it's going to be possession arrow to the Eagles. Bulldogs putting full court pressure on Lane. And a steal by Rick Wiegand. Goes up for the layup, and he scores. Wiegand with 13. Bulldogs cut the lead to 7. Trying to double team Helmkamp. Wiegand way up in the air. Walker goes up for the shot and scores. Walker goes up over Lenhart. And it's back to a 9-point lead. Acock, 3-point shot, no good. Rebound by Lawrence. Eagles with the 9-point lead and the ball as we're under 2:30 to go in the fourth quarter. Pass into Lawrence, and he is fouled from behind by Schaub, his 4th foul of the game. So Lawrence will go back to the free throw line, where he's been 5 for 5 from the free throw line. Lawrence has 23 points on the night, trying to add to it with 2 more free throws. Shot is up and good. It's a good roll. Lawrence with 24 points on the night. Second free throw by Lawrence is up and no good. Rebound by Gardner. So it's back to a 10-point lead, the biggest lead of the game for the Eagles. Pass underneath the Schaub, and he is fouled by Walker. So Walker picks up his 3rd, and Schaub will go to the line shooting 1 in bonus. (46-36). Eagles on top of the Bulldogs. 2:09 remaining in the fourth quarter. Schaub makes the first free throw. Schaub now has 10 points. Lead is 9 for the Eagles. Second free throw by Schaub. And it is good. So Schaub has 11, and the lead is cut to 8. 46-38 Eagles with 2:05 remaining in the fourth quarter. Helmkamp. And a steal by Gardner. He leaves it for Schaub, and he is fouled by Lane. So Schaub will go back to the free throw line as Gardner picks up the steal. Lane picks up his second foul. Schaub back to the free throw line. 11 points. He'll be shooting 2. First free throw is air ball. Eagle fans are razzling him for that air ball on the free throw. Second free throw by Schaub is up and good. So it's a 7-point lead, 46-39, 1:54 to go in the fourth quarter. Long pass ahead to Walker. Pulls it back to Lane to Walker. Into Lawrence. And Wiegand is called for the foul. Wiegand picks up his third foul. So Lawrence will be shooting 2 free throws. 1:44 remaining in the fourth quarter. First free throw, nothing but net. It's 25 points. Jacob Lawrence. As Huffman and Lenhart check back in for the Bulldogs. Lawrence trying to add to the 8-point lead. Shot is also good. And it's 48-39 Eagles. 1:40 to go in the fourth quarter. Drive into the lane, and there's a whistle and a foul as Wiegand was fouled on the way to the basket. Gardner comes back in for Huffman. Flack. And Campbell comes in for Warren as Wiegand will be shooting 1 in bonus. 1:36 remaining in the fourth quarter. Wiegand's first shot is up. No good. Rebound by Lawrence. Helmkamp comes across half court. Looked like he walked, got away with it. Lawrence looked like he walked, got away with it. Helmkamp, 3-point shot is good. Jansen Helmkamp now has 10 points, and the lead is 12, the biggest lead of the game. Good pass underneath from Gardner to Schaub, and he is fouled on his way to the basket. He'll be shooting 2. Lawrence picks up his second. Schaub shooting 2 free throws here. 1:05 remaining in the ballgame. First free throw is good. Schaub now has 13, as does Wiegand, leading the Bulldogs in scoring tonight. Second free throw by Schaub is also, no, it's no good. It pops out. Lawrence with another rebound. Got a whistle. Looks like the foul is going to be Aycock. Picks up his 4th foul. And Helmkamp will go to the free throw line. Shooting 2 as the Bulldogs are over the limit with 10 fouls in the second half. Double bonus for Helmkamp. First shot is up and no good. (51-40). 1:02 remaining in the fourth quarter. Helmkamp's second free throw coming up. It is good. Helmkamp has 11. It leads back to 12. Aycock back to Wiegand. 3-point shot, no good. Rebound by Tommy Flack, and he's fouled immediately by Gardner. It's 4 fouls on Daniel Gardner.
Fouls on Gardner, his 4th.
Flack's first free throw is good. Flack's first point of the game. And the lead is 13, the biggest lead of the game, and this game is all but over with 49.1 seconds left to go as Flack misses the second free throw. Rebound by Lenhart. And we've got a violation, double dribble call against Rick Wiegand. Looks like Coach Cruiser is putting in 4 new players. Is Daniel Bickline, Max Schrader, Sam Dodd, Troy Aldridge, and now Lance Miller all in the game for the Bulldogs. It'll be Eagles ball with 38.8 seconds left, 53-40. Helmkamp with the ball. Looks like this is going to be the final score. As the Eagles, the three-point shot is up and good by Jared Bradshaw. That makes it a 16-point lead. Dodd pulls up with the 8-footer, no good. Rebound by Walker. And that's the final score, 56-40. Eagles win on senior night. And we'll be back for totals. No highlights, just totals in this one, as the Bulldogs wind up losing the fourth quarter by 10 points and the game by 16, 56-40. And we'll be right back in a couple minutes. Welcome back to Bethalto High School, where the Eagles defeated the Bulldogs tonight, 56-40. Waterloo's record drops to 17-9, and the Eagles raise their record to 18-10. Bulldogs finish the conference with a record of 7-3. Eagles 6-4. Waterloo was led in scoring by Zach Schaub and Rick Wiegand with 13 points each. Johnny Albers had 6 points off the bench, 2 threes in the fourth quarter. Shane Lenhart had 5 and Daniel Gardner 3 for a total of 40 points. For the Civic Memorial Eagles, they were led by their big guy, and their 6'7" junior Jacob Lawrence had 26 points and 11 rebounds for his double-double. Jason Helmkamp in senior night had 11. Ben Walker, 6. Lorande Warren, 5. Brett Lane, 4. Jared Bradshaw, 3. And Tommy Flack with 1 for a total of 56. So I want to thank Dan Klassen for making this broadcast possible. My cameraman, Ben Ewells. This is Lenny Velker signing off. And we're going to find out if we can broadcast Tuesday night at Althoff, as the Bulldogs will be facing the Crusaders on their home court in the first round of the Althoff Regional at 8 o'clock on Tuesday, March the 4th. So until next time, this is Lenny Velker signing off, and thanks for joining us. tonight, even though the Bulldogs went down to defeat, the JV team actually won 53-39 to raise their record to 12-4 on the year, 7-2 in the conference. So we will be back either Tuesday night or next year. Thank you for joining us. Good night.